We are doing day 2 of Christmas at the resorts. We still wanted to finish off the rest of the resorts. We didn't get a chance to. For Disney itself, there are 28 resorts. Yes. But you also have to add on Swan and Dolphin, which we're doing right now. And we may throw in a couple other Christmas things. So,
like jingle bells.
So we are headed to the Dolphin behind us first, and that's where we'll catch up with you guys. So this is at the Dolphin, and this is their tree. It's a pretty tall one. But what's really cool is what's behind me is these like raindrops. So at the Dolphin, if you'd like to get dizzy, you can follow their trees around. At their front door, they have 2 of them. With some presents at the bottom. Over at the Swan Resort, they have this setup made completely of chocolate. And over here's the ingredients.
5,180,176 calories. Whoa.
Yeah, that's fat with a PH. Yep. They also have the same setup in their lobby as the Dolphin Resort did, with the Christmas tree and their turnstile. So you take a left into the Boardwalk Resort, which is where we're at, and they have their gingerbread setup, which is the actual boardwalk. The ESPN Club, you've got the bakery. You can see we've got the characters in there making some bakery foods for us, singing and dancing. This is a really cool setup. I like the little lanterns too.
I like the whole thing.
They sort of look like the Lego lanterns that I got in my advent calendar.
Again, I know I said before where Disney goes into such detail, but they have snowmen and cannolis and carrot cake, and then they have a wedding cakes.
Look, they even have the Mickey things that they make in the bakery.
In the cupcakes, and the little cupcakes are back behind here.
But remember, they make the big
ears,
yep.
Like a cake, yeah.
And like Mom said, there are the cupcakes back there.
And then they've got the gingerbread men that are so in detail.
This is amazing. Wow. And we found the sign, which means we found the official tree, and Mom found cat and dog fishes right next to each other. Cat and dog fish?
Yes.
Fishies?
Fishies. Fishes.
Fishes?
Giraffe versus a llama. This is a giraffe.
That's not how we say giraffe. We say giraffe. At the Yacht Club Resort. When we come in, they have small Christmas trees to the left and the right. And then they have garland around the top banisters that go all the way around to the staircase. And then we found the tree. We found the sign in the tree right off the bat. I like this seashell right here. And I like that there's the sailboats all around it, along with some other boats. And it actually touches to the ceiling, so it actually touches the top. Here's another boat like the Colombian over at Disneyland. Really like that. But another thing that the Yacht Club has is across here, they have a city set up with a train.
Oh yeah, they got lots of details in this too.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the choo-choo. I like their water tower.
I like the one on the other side.
It's a snowman, but it also looks like it was created out of like a large jingle bell. Oh, the Earful Tower one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep, that's the one I like.
Hats off to the Earful Tower.
And one of the nice small touches is the Beaches and Cream, which is the restaurant here where you can get the kitchen sink ice cream.
It looks like it's a combination between the Yacht Club and the Beach Club.
Yeah.
Because normally when you say it, you say the Yacht and Beach Club.
Right.
So yeah, you have Beaches and Cream back there. And up here, I see that you have Cape May.
Uh-huh.
And there's Mater.
There's Elsa.
And
Olaf,
Sven.
and
And
Anna.
Oaken. And her castle. And down there you can see Santa. And Mickey Mouse.
Mickey's Gumball Emporium. That's cute.
There's Tinkerbell over there.
Mickey.
Oh, and another Mickey Mouse.
Who is Mickey with back here?
It looks like just a couple of Santa's elves.
Okay.
Yep. This is really
There's
cool.
Dumbo. Back of the train. Lafferty's is one of the arcades here at the resort.
And there's a fox.
A fox.
We like
Campers.
foxes. Some ice skaters over there.
Oh, look at the little boy floating his boat on the stream.
Yep, and there's a sign for the Bayside Marina right there. This is cool. We're at Saratoga Springs. And Saratoga Springs sort of has like the standard Christmas hang-ups here. I've never been in here. It's so tall. Wow. Imagine if the tree touched that ceiling.
This reminds me of like the Kentucky Derby.
It looks like they have the Christmas tree, but it looks like we have to continue on because it doesn't have the sign.
I would think that this is the original Christmas tree.
I do like the roses here. This is really nice. And then they have the horses all over it. But I guess we have to move on because we have to find the sign. So we found out that the reason why Saratoga doesn't have its sign is our first day we did before Christmas, but then we couldn't like schedule another day because Mom and I have told you guys before that her and I have hectic schedules.
Yeah.
And then you throw Dad into the mix, who just disappears here and there, and he has a really hectic schedule. So our second day, which is today, is after Christmas. So after Christmas, they take the sign away.
Yes.
So we still showed you the official tree, and we still plan on showing you the other official trees. I believe our last couple resorts are just the Magic Kingdom resorts.
And the Wilderness Lodge, but that's it, that area also.
Right, and those are all very easy to find, like, trees.
Yeah.
Like the real tree.
Well, in almost all the resorts, the tree is actually located somewhere in the lobby. It's just where in the lobby.
Yeah. But I think our next four are really big trees, right, Dad?
Yep.
They're like big trees.
and one fantastic, I'll put it this way, gingerbreads.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna head on to our next resort. So this is the official tree for the Polynesian Resort. So we're now in the Polynesian Resort. And Christine and I actually have shown you guys this tree in the garland around it, but I'm just gonna show you guys again because we're doing Christmas at the resorts. So the things that we liked were the hand-carved fish. Aren't these cool, Dad?
Yeah.
I can see this fish, canoe.
Oh, they're wood.
Canoe.
See? And I like all the bright flowers for this resort.
The Hawaiian.
These are orchids. These are hyacinths. This is the same flowers that they use to make the leis in the Polynesian.
I guess they just drummed them up. Get it? Drum them up.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a bottom of a turtle?
No, it's a bowl.
It's a bowl?
Yeah, it has a. You don't quite have it.
I'm trying.
Now turn.
There we go.
Yeah. Here's what's some. What were they called? Bleeding hearts.
There's another da-dum.
Ear.
What did you call me?
It's called an elephant ear. Quite a few hibiscus and orchids.
So normally we don't go into the stores, but the thing I really liked about the Polynesian when we visited it is not only did the resort, so we said the garland had the same fish in him, with the drums, sort of the same setup, but if you round the corner here, you can see that the tikis also got a little festive this year. And it's not just this tiki. We are now at the Grand Floridian Resort, and when you walk in, you can see the garland hanging. I like the way that this garland is hung. It's very nice. And then when we head inside, you can see that they have 2 trees right when you come in. But these aren't the official trees. I do like this though because it has the bird cage that sits in the middle of the Grand Floridian on it. But the main tree is right there in the center.
Yeah.
And so the tree actually sits where normally the piano does. And our piano player is sitting right over here. Looks like he's going away. But let's take a closer look at this tree. But when it comes to the Grand Floridian, I believe it's most known for its gingerbread house, which we visited earlier in the season. And that sits right behind the tree. And then you can also see really high up there, they hung garland all the way from the top railings. I was mentioning about the tree.
Bird cages and the swan.
Mm-hmm. And I love these blue ribbons right here.
So Victorian.
These long blue ribbons.
I like these. Look at the gold one hidden in there.
I think the reason why
There's a turquoisey blue up there.
I'm not quite sure. But I was mentioning that with the bird cages, not so much, there's not a whole lot of the rounded bird cages like this. There's a lot of the square bird cases.
That's pretty.
There's a lot of the square bird cages
Yeah, they're hidden all through.
to represent the bird cage right across from it.
There's some very Victorian looking, looks almost like brooches. They're very pretty throughout the tree.
Ooh, look at this rose.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. So I do believe it is time to head over to the Contemporary Resort.
Okay.
This is the official tree for Grand Floridian, but off to the Contemporary. Down, 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 down. So when we walk into the Contemporary Resort, directly to the right, across from Contemporary Grounds, is the tree. Now this isn't the official tree. It's one of the main trees that we came across. But we were told that the official tree is actually outside. So here is the tree.
It's a big ornament.
So as you can see, the ornaments are about 3 times the size of Dad's head. And you can see in the background the Contemporary Resort. Christina and I call this the inside out tree because when it gets dark and it lights up, only the bulb itself, not the cap, lights up. And so it looks like a whole bunch of the balls from inside out.
Whole tree in one picture. It's so huge.
So now we get to head back in and go through and grab the boat over to Fort Wilderness Lodge.
Yes.
There is something that I saw that I wanted to show you guys. And it's gonna be right down there. So we will catch you over there. Whoa! So over here I wanted to show you guys the Mickey floral that's out in front of the Contemporary Resort.
And that is Dusty Miller's.
And actually I heard
Bougainvillea, I believe.
I heard that they've been doing this since like opening day, that this has been a planner with Mickey in it since 1971, October 1st. I wonder if the gardener's the same guy.
I don't know.
It's just Bill Evans comes out here, you know, once a season just to replace all the flowers, you know. So the Contemporary Resort also has wreaths in garland strung throughout their lobby. And then something I'm not gonna show you guys, but upstairs from the lobby is actually, they have a gingerbread display of their own. But we did that, it was the first Christmas thing that we did this season. So I'm going to throw in a link in the description so that you can see that. We're at Fort Wilderness Lodge and Mom found a tree. It's not the official tree.
But it's got some cute ornaments.
Now we came in through the back because we took the boat over from Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Well, the Contemporary Resort. And what were you showing us?
So it has like a bear lantern and a Santa that's made out of a shotgun shell and a canoe. And then this reminds me of rock candy.
Me too.
And there's some strange little animals like a buffalo.
Maybe what they had was a hard candy Christmas.
Maybe.
Did you see the beaver right here?
Yes.
With the big bug teeth? And there's a moose back there.
And is this supposed to be a fox?
A fox, yep.
Cool.
And a squirrel, he's got a nut.
Right here is a metal snowflake.
Yes, like tin, it's made of tin.
Yes.
That's cool.
What cool ornaments.
Now let's go find the official tree. What does it have?
A moose ear in the middle of the wreath.
That's not an ear.
That's a moose antler.
Antler.
Yeah.
Fine.
There's a big difference.
Horn. We'll go with horn.
They're antlers, no horn. It doesn't honk.
So speaking of correcting somebody, this morning Dad and I were watching the weatherman on the news. And he was talking about a storm front, that was coming in. And so the actual sentence that this man with a weather degree spoke was, the storm front hasn't gotten going yet. And I busted up laughing because that is the worst sentence of bad English I have ever heard.
You know what I don't understand is, so there's 4 of these wreaths. Maybe there's 2 right on this side and 2 left on the other side. Maybe, let's take a look. It is. Cool. I like this little bridge. And what's really nice is they decorated it also. I like that they decorated the bridge.
They call it artisan.
However, this bridge does not go to grandmother's house.
No, it doesn't. Follow me.
Oh, I saw the tree. Yes, they're actually known for their Disney totem pole. It's like you can actually see when I come back down. I'll show you guys. In the background, you can purchase the totem pole back in the back on that table. Yes. Yeah, let's turn towards it. There it is, the official tree of the Fort Wilderness Lodge.
Again, they put
Garland all the way up.
All the way up.
All the way at the top. There's the deer that Mom was talking about. And she also just mentioned the wreath above the fireplace.
And I'm looking at the ornaments. I see a flickering, like, Indian tiki.
Oh, you mean these ones with the deer in them?
Yeah.
Those are cool. Hoo! Hoo! Squirrel! Look, there's a pouch here. And another moose antler.
Here's a squirrel.
Is that what you're talking about there, Mom?
Yes, they're like luminaries. There's another moose antler. That's a big one.
Mom, look at this.
What'd you find? Oh, it's a blue jay. Oh, and a cardinal. Here's another snowflake that has like jingle bells on the end, made out of tin.
That's cool. And it's a very tall tree, so we're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna zoom out and then go all the way up. There's the squirrel. All the way up.
To the other squirrel's way up there.
Yeah, you can see him with his tail up there. Ooh, zooming in. There he is with his tail. That's a tall tree.
Yes, it is.
Right outside is windows, so sort of like the outside back door to Fort Wilderness Lodge. Is there a window set up, and they made it sort of snowy with a Christmas setting.
And bear cubs. They got bear cubs.
Mm-hmm. Dad, where did we end up eating?
Wilderness Lodge.
But where are we at?
Whispering.
So, the Whispering Canyon, when they first come out.
So I like that they use mason jars for the tea. But there's Dad's.
That's a tea.
No, that's a gallon.
It's actually, it's
A half a gallon?
very close to a gallon. It's off by like 0.2 is what it is.
I don't know. Qualifies for a gallon jug to me.
But if you drink your tea, so Dad has already drank his, this one's Mom's, plus this, you would have drank a gallon.
Wow.
As we started to head out, a cast member saw that we were recording stuff and asked us if we had been to the Top of the World Lounge, and then ended up taking us up there.
Yes.
Wasn't that cool?
It was very cool.
That was so awesome. I've never been up there.
It's like a 360 visual of Orlando and Kissimmee and all of the Magic Kingdom parks and the Orlando Eye and lots of things. It was very cool.
Very cool.
It was awesome, especially since none of us have actually been inside Bay Lake
No.
to begin with. I have been here for 7 years, and I've never been inside Bay Lake.
Me either.
So, thank you so much. You totally know who you are. And then
I do.
And then I'm going to put that video in so you guys can see it. So I took a video from Magic Kingdom sort of over to, I'm using my hands, you guys can't see it. But from Magic Kingdom over to Animal Kingdom so you can see the view. I didn't quite get around to Epcot.
But you can see all 4 parks from up there.
You can. And there's this dark land that we don't speak of on Disney property. But it's one of our favorite parks. Universal Studios can be seen up there too.
Yes.
Along with the Orlando Eye.
Yes.
So, like I said, I'll put that in right here so you can see it. So, we ended our night. We ate over at Fort Wilderness Lodge. And where did we eat, Mom?
At Whispering Canyons.
That's right, because Dad told us.
Yes.
Yep. So we ate at Whispering Canyon. Maybe I don't want the tree back there.
Well, I'm sorry.
Maybe I don't want you in there.
My face is just kind of like disappearing.
There goes the tree. There goes Mom. So.
Hi. Okay, I'm dizzy.
So we ate at Whispering Canyon, and we finished up with our last resort, which was the Fort Wilderness Lodge. But we did happen to park at the Ticket and Transportation Center, so we had to take the boat back, and now we're at the Contemporary Resort.
Yes.
So we are ending our night here at the Contemporary Resort. I wanted you guys to see the tree right behind us, because I did mention that at nighttime, we call it the Inside Out tree because of the balls on the tree. So that means it is time to do something. And Dad, what time is it?
Watch out for free-range grandmas.
Correct. Bye, guys.
Bye.